you go, nice little crappie. Morning. Is that a crappie? Oh, nice. Maybe I'll switch up and just nail the crappie. It's number 2. Do I want to catch tiny fish or big fish today?
So much mayflies around there.
This is what Kev's using, another fly. This is a Stewart fly, right? Stewie, the fish whisperer, one of our oldest members here, ties these flies. Make sure you connect to him on YouTube and contact him, get some of those flies. There's another one.
These are decent sized ones too.
Yeah.
So cute.
I need to stand on this rock so I can stand straight up now, bending my back. It's a very delicate presentation. Mine's not even sinking. There we go. Just letting it fall and watching the line. Got no split shot, no nothing. Just a fly. Nice. Well, it's going to be a crappie catch and cook, it looks like.
Happy we came.
Yep. Never know what you're going to get. That's why we come with big tackle boxes. They're not the biggest fish, but in Pennsylvania, you can keep a bunch. 20 or 30 a person.
20 or 30 a person, no size limit. That's the fish that you want to have.
Yeah. We don't keep too many crappie. But today we're going to keep a bunch so we can actually have a meal. I don't know what happened to this line. It's like all weird. It got overstretched or something. Something's jumping like crazy out there. I'm going to go cast the big rod. Nah, let's just do crappie. Got something big out here jumping. Bigger. Throw the swim bait. Added a bobber to this. Line was a little goofy. I just tightened it down and hopefully worked out the memory of it. Find out in a second. A little bit better. This will help me cast a little bit further anyway. Takes time. This fly is so light. It takes really a while for it to sink. This setup, you gotta really plop it down and really let it sit. Where if I was fishing like a little rubber piece off of it would fall a little bit quicker, I'd get that like momentum. Where you pull the bobber and it swings, you pull the bobber and it swings. This, you have to really just let it sit there and then maybe give it a little bit of movement like that. This is a pretty good spot, but it bothers my neck down to here. Do a weighted bobber for Kev. There you go. I think I'm gonna try one of those green worms. I have problem. I am addicted to these worms. Oof. Geez, man. Facing the wrong way here. I should be facing that one. It's real little. You can just let them go now. He'll eat. I see a fillet on there. It's going in the bucket. If I see a fillet on it, a little bit of meat. Ooh, what do you got over there?
I see fillet on that gun too.
Yeah, I see a fillet. Sleep on that one. This falls so slow that sometimes they hit it on the way down and the bobber doesn't move. Kev's rigged up for muskie, so I'm gonna throw this dying crappie from the side in. See if I can get down there without breaking my ankles. Quick release. Let's see him coming up. Real subtle takes. That's usually crappie. Ooh, this is wild grapevine. And the tentacles split like that. You can eat theirs. Make sure they split though, because there's another variety that's poisonous, but the tentacles don't split. They're really good on salads, so. Perfect. Come to Papa. They are a beautiful fish. Black crappie. They don't have the vertical lines that you would get on a white crappie. A lot of people get confused. If they're like white in color, they think it's a white crappie, but that's not how you tell. Also call them paper mouths because of their lips. You can literally see right through it. Let's get them back. Yeah, boy. That's a good one.
I'm hoping to get bigger fish, but that's a bigger world.
Yeah.
Counting the ones that we kept and counting the ones that we let go, we probably have close to 2.
What do you think? Sneeze hook set.
What?
The sneezing hook set. I hook set it as he sneezed. What do you think? How you doing?
Any luck?
Yeah, lots of little crappie are biting, so yeah. How you doing? Nope, they're used to it. How you doing? Yep. Out of control.
I can see you there.
We're hiding in the shadows.
In the shade, I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ooh, that's an eater. That's a beaut right there. Don't lose them. Shoot, what happened here?
Almost got your rod stuck.
Nice. That was a weird hit. Caught some fish like this. Got you that time. Fool, get up here, fool. These are all Stewart's flies that we're fishing with today. And we're just fishing them under a little trout bobber, and this one I don't even have a bobber on it. It has just enough weight to cast it out there. So yeah, fishing flies with spinning gear is not impossible, and it can be quite effective. This is 1.5 pound test. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good fish right there. That's the key. Lightweight line. I think we've got 4 pound on the other one. Much better. Yeah. Just watching the line. You can see it pull. There's a bow in it from the breeze, so once that bow disappears, you know there's a fish biting. You don't gotta wait till you feel them. This is fun. This is fun. Check that hook. Catching a ton of small fish is surprisingly fun. It never gets old. I'm a big soft plastic person, but I like the flies. Probably better for the environment too, I'd imagine. Memorial Day weekend fishing. And this is the other fly we're using. Maybe 18 inches up, so a tiny little bobber. Use a super light bobbers. A lot of around us they sell them with the trout magnets. Yes, sir. Put that in the box. We'll eat that one. All right, guys, we're gonna head out of here. Gonna go back to the house, clean these up before we go to the picnic. Alright, we're going to clean these guys up. Like most of our fish, we're going to fillet them. That little guy here. I can do it on this one, I can be doing on all of these. Stopping short at the tail, flipping it. Ribs. Try to get as much meat as you can with these little guys. What I do is I put a little cooler with ice and I just throw the fillets in here because I like them to be cold all during this process. All right, welcome back, guys. We are going to prepare this crappie and we're going to make like a casserole, I guess we'd call this. It's going to be mainly potatoes. We're going to put mayonnaise in there. What else do we put in there? And Velveeta cheese, basically. And it's going to bake into a scrumptious setup. But if you've just watched us, you know we cook for real. In a real house. This is not some fake TV show. And apparently I miscounted. I only have one potato left. I need like 3. So we're going to cheat. We're going to use Bob Evans on the other half of the casserole, mashed. And we'll see how that comes out. There's also peas in the recipe. I might add some broccoli in the half of it too. We'll see. First thing is that we got to do is we got to get these potatoes cut into little cubes. And then we have to cook those. And what I usually do is I get a pan, get some vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever you have. I keep this on medium heat, and then I'll put these cubed potatoes in there, and I'll let them sit for about 8 minutes. And then I will take a spatula and I will spin them all around, and then I'll let them sit another 8 minutes. And somewhere around there, they're usually done between like 16 and 24. You're looking for that coloring, gold coloring on it. That's how you know you're they're ready to go. And if you don't have a lot of time, just cut the cubes smaller. They'll cook faster.
Well, we have 9 more days of school.
Okay, let these guys go. These guys, I think, are 3 minutes on high. Yeah. Microwave high on 3 minutes. Remove the film, and another 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll get 3 minutes in on them, the loaded potatoes, and then we'll let the rest of the meal catch up to it, and then doesn't matter. We're going to put this all into a casserole dish and bake it at 350 anyway. I do need to slit it. I make these pretty often. If you think this recipe sounds familiar, it does. Go to my channel, go to playlists, wild game and fish recipes, right there. Kid-friendly Velveeta cheese trout casserole. That's what we're making, but we're going to use the crappie. And I'm actually going to watch this right now, make sure I got all the ingredients I need. While that's cooking, I'm getting some of the other ingredients ready. We're going to need 5 ounces of Velveeta. Comes in a big block like that. Going to need a cup of mayo. A can of sweet peas. We'll probably only use about half of that. And I'm going to get this cheese cut. Let's see, 4, that would be 8, so a little over here. You get the cheese cut and cubed. Last time it was a little overboard cheesiness. And yes, you can season your potatoes up. You can also buy, some of the companies, you can buy the cubed potatoes ready to go. That's another little cheat you can do. But I'm going to just do salt, pepper, and if I had enough time, I would put the onions in, but my family doesn't really like onions much, and they pick them all out anyway. So, onion powder. And same thing with the garlic. I'm just going to do the garlic powder tonight. I like my garlic. Okay. And as long as you stir it like every 8 minutes at least. Lid on helps as well too, especially if you're using olive oil, which burns off at a lower heat than does the vegetable oil. Olive oil is probably better for you, but we are out of it. Starting to get soft, but we're about 8 minutes in. All right, I think I'm just going to take the mashed potatoes, and I was going to kind of do half and half, half the mashed, half the cubes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to smear this out on the bottom. Is that a cooking term, smear? Give it a good smear across the bottom like that. Ooh. So the potatoes really just took about 16 minutes. I did cook them on medium high. What we're going to do here is we're going to put the potatoes in a bowl. So we're kind of changing things on the fly a little bit, and I'm going to put the mayo in here. Usually, like I said, usually I'd cube up 4 potatoes and they would all go in there. But we're only doing 1 potato and then some ready-made mashed taters from Bob Evans. And they are the loaded variety, so they'll be delicious. Okay. Let's mix those taters up. The mayo. And we're going to put this in. It's almost like a filling at this point, but we want to spread that evenly. If you've never tried baking mayonnaise, give it a try. It like makes it's like a magic trick. It turns into this really cool casserole that kids will demolish. All right, we're going to take our boneless, skinless fillets. In this case, it's going to be crappie. And I'm just going to layer the top with them. He shrunk a little bit. All right. I don't think I have to do this any neat way. I think I could probably just toss them in here. To drain them a little bit. I want to make sure there's no liquid. I like to get all the liquid off. Drop that one in the sink. Okay. So it's not bad. So it's small fish do add up if you do the cleaning. Now I like to push these down a little bit. I like to get them into that layer of mayo. That's up to you whether you do that or not. Okay. Then you're going to take the Velveeta. I've got that cubed. And I like to break them. They're already cut in squares, but they try to stick together. So I try to break them up because you want them as even as possible. All right, let's finish this up. The mayo and the Velveeta will kind of bake towards each other and make a really awesome mix here. Don't mind the compost. I don't know if you're seeing that in the background, but we compost right in the kitchen. And then when those little containers get full, we take it out to the Outback compost. If you know my videos, you know we do the chickens and the permaculture gardening and do it all. Try to we try not to spend too much money and live off the land as much as we can. Oh my God, I forgot the peas. I forgot the peas.
Oh my gosh.
They're supposed to be down in the potatoes. What are you doing up here, peas? I don't think it matters where you put them. I usually put them down there because I hide them from the kids. But last time, they said they liked them, so. There we go. 30 minutes, 350 degrees. My wife ate all the cornflakes. So we're gonna put breadcrumbs on the top. And we're gluten-free in this house. So we're gonna cook it for 30 minutes, and then when it comes out, we're gonna add some breadcrumbs to the top of it. Probably a little bit of butter mixed in with that. And yeah, I think that'll work. All right, we just got this out of the oven, 30 minutes at 350. This is 1 cup of the breadcrumbs with 1 tablespoon of butter melted into it. And we're just gonna coat this. Let's get this back in. I'm just gonna go another 10 minutes. Oh yeah, baby. Call the children of the corn to dinner here. Oh yeah, let that sit a minute. Here we go. I'm gonna cut. Ooh.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be hot. Need me to scoop you up some?
Yep.
It's a little more liquidy than the last time since we used mashed potatoes.
Recipes coming.
Still filming there, buddy boy.
What?
I said I'm filming.
Cool. Hi everybody. Hi YouTube. Welcome to the internet, Karen. So much breadcrumbs.
That's why he's the star of the channel. All right, we're gonna close this out. SIM card just about full. Kev likes it. Lyle likes it. Even Kristen likes it. Holy cow.
Aw.
Catch you next time. I haven't even eaten it, but we have 10 seconds left. 9 seconds, 8, 7. This episode's over. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We appreciate all the support. And I want to thank our members of the channel. You can click join and check out the perks that come along with it. Captain Sidori, we appreciate you. One of our newer members, as is Todd Projects. Curly Express, that's Dwight from the Train folks. That's the True Eco right there. All these descriptions and their channels are listed in the description of the video. There goes Keith Doc Reed. Of course, Ray, Dylan, Lucas, Fishhead Videos. Ruby, Russian Wind Mountain. The Old Dynamic Angler, now known as Creed. Garner, Awesome Texas young bass fisherman. Mission Discover, another young feller. Nolan, the Hapless Angler, another local guy to me right there. That's Scott. Bulk is our Australian, our OG member, first member that ever joined the page. Everyone knows Stuart. There is Stuart, the Fish Whisperer. Can't fish a lick. There is Tim, another Pennsylvanian right there. Tim likes to fish. That's the other half of Stu right there. That's Wendy Jane Watson. Stephen Merchant, Superman from Wales. And we've got Tammy and Ray from Mom and Son Train Rail Fans.